Okay, let's see. Welcome to the About Blank podcast.
Where we talk about
Co-starring
absolutely everything and nothing at
everything
the same
and
time.
nothing at the same time. Hey! Didn't even have
Uh,
to plan that one.
yeah.
You just know that we're boring. That's what you get for living in the Midwest.
Yep.
Okay, so welcome to the About Blank podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing at the same time.
Your dog
This
is
is
trying to
Oakley.
kiss you.
Yeah,
She's
she's
trying
trying to
to.
kiss me. This is Oakley.
She
This is
looks
Devin.
very. Yeah.
Oh, Devin. Can we get a handshake, Devin?
How do
Oh,
you work
other
the
other side,
Zoom?
other side, other side.
This is
No,
this
no, no, no.
how?
Turn your hand like going that way.
What in the
Now
in
come
the,
this way toward my
in the
hand. Almost there.
Okay.
Hey, okay, we did it.
Yeah.
We did it. There we go. Okay.
Uh,
Um, so Mando season. Do you want to talk about Mando season 2 and then Rebel sequel?
yes, because
Okay.
I heard that Boba Fett might be in season 2, which is good because if they
Why do
don't
you have a
put him in,
screwdriver?
I
What do
don't
you
know. I
what do you
just
do with the
realized,
screwdriver, Devin?
and now it's gone
Can't go
off into the
anywhere
void.
else.
They're gonna put. I heard they were gonna put Boba Fett in, and I feel
Well, how
like,
is Boba alive? Because I keep seeing that they're gonna put Boba in, but how is he alive? Because how did he not get killed by the Sarlacc? The
well,
Sarlacc pit.
in the Legends stuff, you're gonna hear me say that a lot because that's the only
Well,
real
Legends is the good part of Star Wars. They took
Legend
out
is the
all of
good
it.
stuff. In Legends, he escaped it like twice, I
Oh, okay.
think, or maybe 3 times. I don't know. It's not. I feel like it's not beyond possible for them to make it so he just escaped somehow.
Well, I mean, they can do whatever they want if they want someone to
Like,
survive. It's like,
yeah,
and then
the
also it's supposed to have like Ahsoka Tano, and Sabine, right? They're both going to be in one episode.
yeah. I'm excited to see Ahsoka. Not that much about Sabine. I never liked
Well,
her.
yeah, Ahsoka in live action is going to be weird. 'Cause she's always been
That is
animated
going to be weird. Yeah, Sabine not
because,
as
like,
much
yeah, no,
because.
because but it's just like Ahsoka. You saw her in the first like Clone Wars movie or whatever,
Mm,
and then all 7 seasons of Clone Wars, and then 4 seasons of Rebels.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not entirely
all
sure. I haven't
animated.
watched
Yeah, and then
Rebels in a
the
long time.
Rebels sequel series is supposed to be the same animation as Clone Wars. I'm pretty sure,
I'm That's actually good because I
but it's
wasn't
like,
the
yeah,
hugest
no,
fan.
of the original animation of Rebels. No, but it's
Those
like
like really,
Clone Wars is so weird for the fact that like you look at the first season, you look at the 7th season, and it's so different.
it's so different.
Well,
Yeah,
also because
it
like the
was.
7th season has a much bigger budget than the first seasons did because it's actually like on Disney instead of like Disney XD.
God, I miss Disney XD.
Well,
That
that's
has
why
nothing to do with the conversation, but
I think that's why Rebels
I'm
was
just
such a
putting that
bad
in.
animation because like Disney XD couldn't afford to have
Yeah,
like more or something like that.
I'll give Rebels this. It had really beautiful like stills. There had just
Yeah.
certain moments where you could take a picture of it and then put it as a background of a computer or
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, I like
I just
Rebels' story. Like I like Thrawn. I mean, that's from Legends. They brought Thrawn into it.
That's my main problem with Rebels. I know they like nerfed Thrawn.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
my main issue with Rebels.
Well,
Not
it'd
the
be
fact
fun to
that
see. I saw something that was talking about Clone Wars, and it said in Clone Wars season 7 they cut. Okay, my dog wants to go back inside.
in Clone Wars season
Oakley.
7 they cut my dog going back inside after
Well,
using the
no, but
bathroom.
in Clone Wars season 7, there was like some unreleased episode or something where the Yuzeng Vong, like they have an encounter with the Yuzeng Vong. You
Yeah.
just told me you wanted to go inside, and now she's staring at me through the window. What do you want? You were whining at the door, and now you're staring at me. Now she's sitting. Oh my God, Oakley.
It's dog judgment.
Oakley, what do you want? You want to come outside again? Sweetie, make up
They
your mind.
decided that they don't like the inside
Yeah, no, she literally sat
anymore.
at the door and was like, why am I in here? You literally whined to go inside. Okay, but no. Ahsoka and Sabine in Mando. What do you think they're gonna do for the Mandalorian season 2? Like, what's gonna be the premise? Because how did we leave off season 1? It
We
was
ended season 1 with that one Imperial
yeah,
dude
it was
who had the
Moff
dark
Gideon, right?
saber. Yeah,
Moff
Moff
Gideon
Gideon.
with the dark saber. And
I feel
Sabine
like
had the Darksaber, so
that's
maybe
true.
connected that
Which means she's
somewhere.
dead,
Like,
which is a good thing. I hate Sabine.
well,
All my homies
okay,
hate Sabine.
she's gonna be in Mando season 2 though. So
That is
okay,
true.
so how do you think Mando season 2 is gonna go? Because we ended with Moff Gideon still being alive after his TIE fighter crashed, and the Mando, Cara Dune, was that her last name? Cara Dune.
I
don't know.
think. I don't
So, I
remember.
forget what her name was. And then, because Quill died, IG-11 blew up. I swear, if you're gonna try to go back inside again,
And just punch his dog live on the podcast. I think
she's sitting at the door again.
Oh my god!
Please stay inside if you're gonna.
I'm gonna be just half you getting up and putting a dog inside.
Okay, she's walking away now. We're good. Trying to think of like what else.
I feel like what they're gonna do is have the premise be about the little group of Mando, the rebel dude, and discount Billy D. Williams, that one bounty hunter guy.
Yeah, because the leader of the bounty hunter guild or whatever is with them too, right?
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be them.
Was Baby Yoda with them at the end, or did someone take? Yes, okay.
I think he was.
They recovered Baby Yoda because Moff Gideon was okay.
I think it's just gonna be them running across the galaxy.
You think they're gonna be looking for Yoda species?
They're gonna be looking for Baby Yoda species while trying to avoid Moff Gideon. I need to see more of them.
During the time, it's the New Republic, right?
Yes.
So, because Moff Gideon was leading an Imperial remnant, so it's like if they went into the core worlds, they would be around the New Republic, right? But I mean, then again, he's a bounty hunter, so it's like, and she's like an ex-Imperial stormtrooper or something, or ex.
No, I thought she was an ex. She was
rebel.
Rebellion.
Yeah, rebel.
Rebel shot. I feel like how they were introduced Ahsoka. Oh wait, I don't know. I had something for that, but then I remembered this is post Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
So
because it's like what 5 or 6 years after, 9 years maybe.
Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna bring Ahsoka into this.
Yeah.
Maybe I think they might. They might introduce her as someone who helps Mando and the Yoda baby.
Well, like what I'm thinking is because it's going to be live action, obviously, because it's the Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be like just the introduction of her character, probably like in the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes. Because they're saying that the Ahsoka series they're saying the Rebels sequel might come this year, and then the Ahsoka series is sometime next year, I think. But they'll probably like show here's Sabine, here's Ahsoka toward the end of Mando, just like quickly. So then you want to go watch the Rebel sequel series to see them in that series.
That would be a smart idea.
Because I saw something with Clone Wars actually made more money or got more views or whatever than The Mandalorian did on like launch.
I know,
which surprises me, but at the same time, it's like it's Clone Wars season 7, so there's probably a lot more people that are.
Yeah,
that's also why they're sticking with Clone Wars animation over Rebels animation.
Yeah, Mandalorian was good. It had some hype leading up to it because Mandalorians are people's like favorite.
Well, that's the thing. They're such a cool people to like look through, but they didn't really have much about them besides some.
Yeah,
Clone
you
Wars
can't.
arcs.
You just can't beat Clone Wars, especially with how season 5 and season 6 were just spectacular. Yeah, you're not going to be able to beat that in views and hype.
Well, I'm rewatching. Oh God, I'm rewatching Clone Wars right now. I think I'm in like the middle of season 2. In the middle of season 2, and it's so weird how much different it is because obviously I watched season 7. And like seeing Ahsoka is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, because you're used to seeing her like actually animated good.
Yeah,
like cinematic quality, and then you go back to like season 1 and 2, and it's just weird and it's kind of janky. Yeah. I'm not used to seeing Anakin outside of season 7 because
I also saw that. Yeah, because he was animated so well in season 7. And then you go back to season 2, season 1, and it's literally like a Minecraft block character, like Roblox or something.
Yeah, it's hard to believe the show started in like 2008.
No, well, when was the movie released? The movie was released in
the movie I think was in 2008. Everyone hated it.
Yeah, and then it was like 2009 or 2010 they started the series maybe. Or maybe right after the movie. I can't remember. But the movie came out in theaters, right?
Yeah, I remember seeing ads for it, like on DVDs.
I don't ever
movies
remember like seeing it, but I was also 4 in 2008, so.
Yeah, I saw clips of it. I never saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't really want to because it's just about like protecting some Jabba.
Well, it's Christophsis or something like that. Well, yeah, they start on the planet Christophsis. That's the other weird thing about like the beginning of the Clone Wars series. It's like they jump around so much. Like you'll have an arc that comes before what happens later. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense. Like the Star Wars: The Clone Wars movie is like Christophsis, and I just watched a episode on Christophsis in season 2. And it's so weird because like Ahsoka comes in on Christophsis, but then I don't know. And obviously they have different battles, but it was like the continuation of the same battle.
Yeah. But it will be interesting to see Ahsoka and Sabine in Mando, even though I don't like Sabine that much. I'm still excited.
Well, yeah, but I mean, she's a Mandalorian. What I'm interested in is like, so leaving season 4 of Rebels, the Mandalorians had started to take back Mandalore from the Empire, pretty much. But obviously, the Mandalorians are now in hiding and like gone, and because they have to be in hiding, right? Because then that's the whole thing. It's like the Mandalorians never take the helmet off. Like, one, where did that start? The Mandalorian never takes the helmet off because obviously in season 4 of Rebels they took the helmets off. Yeah. And then Bo-Katan had the darksaber, right? Sabine gave Bo-Katan the lightsaber or the darksaber. Yeah. So then how it goes from Bo-Katan to Moff Gideon, maybe Moff Gideon like led some attack on them.
That's here's my 2 cents on it. I think that they put the helmet thing on, I believe, after the Great Purge, whatever wiped out most of the Mandalorians.
That's what I'm interested in seeing, like what the Great Purge was. Like how that happened. If it was like part of the contingency plan or something.
Oh, if we all died, just don't take off your helmets. I feel like someone wrote that in as a joke clause, and then it actually became a
thing. They're like, okay, we have to do this.
We have to do this now. And the guy who's invented it is like, okay, fine.
Have you watched any of like the Mandalorian docuseries?
I've been meaning to, but I just never did.
There's like 4 episodes out now. I've been watching them every week when they come out. And they're actually pretty good. They're like 20, 30 minutes long. Yeah. And it's so cool how they shoot it because they literally have like green screen, but it's just like continuous. So they have a projection on the green screen while they're filming it. So they have set going up to the green screen. So like when you're watching it, when the actors are doing it, it looks like they're all in the same. They're all in like this giant world, which is so weird. And it's really cool to see. I mean, I saw something where there's 2 more animated shows coming. I think Rebel Sequel is one of them. And then there's another one, which I'm not sure on what it's about.
I heard about the Rebel Sequel. I heard it was getting a release date. Hold on, let me use my computer.
Use Google, the power of Google.
The Google sequel series.
Yeah, because there's... And then what is it? 2000? Oh God, we're in 2020. 2021 is supposed to be the Cassian Andor series or something like that. That doesn't make much sense to me. I'm like, how? I don't know.
Everyone is getting a series nowadays.
I want what was it? An Obi-Wan series? The Obi-Wan movie?
I'd like an Obi-Wan one.
Yeah.
I heard that Hayden Christensen, who played Anakin, might be coming back. Yeah.
For what?
For the Obi-Wan show. I feel like that'd be interesting. Yeah, I like Hayden Christensen.
Well, especially because like if they did an Obi-Wan show, they could set it with Qui-Gon. Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be
if they set it with Qui-Gon and like add in where he was with Duchess Satine for that year that they talked about in the Clone Wars, and they were on the run.
So I'm looking up. A professional wrestler might play Sabine, according to this website.
Professional wrestler.
That I looked up. Yeah. She just hits the Mandalorian with a RKO, and that's how the series ends.
RKO, double smash.
Yeah. Will appear in 1 episode of The Mandalorian. Commander Rex might show up.
I saw that too, something about Rex. And then I was watching some YouTube video, and they said they think Rex will be aging so rapidly that Ahsoka and Sabine will be trying to find a way to decelerate his aging and go into The Mandalorian and find a way to speed up Baby Yoda's aging. So like they're gonna use some Kaminoan science to slow down Rex and speed up Baby Yoda, which is kind of out there. But I mean,
it is kind of out there. I mean, it
that's a
would be
way
nice
that
to
they
go
could
back
connect.
to. I really think it'd be interesting to go back to Camino. It's like I want to see it be turned into a giant amusement park. Just
Well, the thing
water
is with
slides
Camino, it's like,
everywhere.
did they destroy Camino after,
I
or
think
they just
I'm
like
not sure.
bombarded it? I don't know, because I know the Empire didn't want Camino like making any more clones.
That's true. I feel like though parts of the facility at least are still there.
Yeah,
They might have destroyed all the important bits, but parts of it are still there.
the cloning stuff. Well, because like there was a Kaminoan
And if they actually
scientist
did,
in the Mando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm more on this. Awesome. I need to see. The one thing I keep seeing from everything about the Rebel sequels that Ezra's getting a beard.
Well,
And
I keep seeing those pictures.
I keep seeing that. Like, why does he
I
have
was like,
a beard?
I was
How
thinking
long
of
has
a
it been?
thumbnail for this, and I was thinking like I put Mando, and then Ahsoka next to him, and then put
Ahsoka has
Ezra
a
with
beard.
it, and then
Ezra has a beard.
yeah, I put a beard.
Everyone
on Ahsoka.
just grew
Put a
immense
slash,
facial
and then-
hair.
And then Ezra with a beard next to it. I don't know if that's just concept art or if that's something that was I think it's just concept art.
I mean, Ezra doesn't look half bad with a beard, but looks.
Well, he looks like
How long
Kanan.
has it been? He does
looks
look
like
like Kanan.
Well, it's supposed to be because like Jason Sandula was like 4 or 5 or something, so it's been at least like 5 years.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. It's like what happened to Jason Sandula during
I just
like, the
searched up the
battles
Rebel
to the
sequel
Empire.
thing, and he looks like Keanu Reeves. I'm just now
Who,
noticing
Ezra?
that. Ezra looks like Keanu Reeves from the hit Battle Royale game Fortnite. With
It's
his
like
rebels.
stormtroopers from the Fortnite Battle Royale game.
From the Fortnite. Dude, they made a movie about that one Fortnite event.
They made 9 movies about the Fortnite event?
About the Fortnite event.
Bro, did you hear that they made a movie called Avengers Endgame about that one Fortnite event? With
Yeah.
the Thanos guy? And Deadpool? Did you hear that they made a Deadpool movie?
They made
about
2
Fortnite?
Deadpool movies.
Because he was so popular in Fortnite.
Yeah.
God, I could clickbait that in so many ways.
You definitely could.
Oh, God, it's going to be fun to clip some of these because it's going to be like,
Yeah,
oh,
really
wow, I
is.
was so stupid.
Just search up images for Rebel sequel. The top 3 images are Ezra with a beard. And it's the same picture, except one of them has a green lightsaber.
Well, he had a green and then went to blue, or was it vice versa?
I don't know.
He had a blue and then went to green. Yeah. He had a blue and then went to green.
They messed up Kanan, like in his last appearance, though. He looked so ugly.
Yeah, and right before he died.
This has nothing to do with anything, but he just looked very ugly, and that's why I hate the entire series. They gave Kanan an ugly haircut before he died.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, because he should have been able to shave really nicely, right, Devin, with his blindness.
He got his vision back. He saw the alien girl. Can't remember her name.
Hera.
He saw Hera again. I'm just thinking,
right before he died.
He's glad he didn't see his haircut, because then I would have killed myself if I had a haircut that bad. I'm searching.
What do you think would be like a good animated, not live action, but like animated series? Anything in Star Wars, like Legends, like Old Republic, New Republic. Well, do you even think they're gonna do anything with Old Republic now that they're introducing the High Republic?
I feel like they should.
They should, but like they're introducing the High Republic in like in a book in middle of August or something, end of August maybe.
Yeah.
I think they pushed back the dates though, but sometime in August, maybe September, they have the first High Republic book. And so since they're like Disney's gonna push that, I don't think they're really gonna do anything with the Old Republic.
You're right. You're probably stalking mad facts here, but I really wish they would.
It's like
a lot of the Old Republic stuff was really interesting.
A Sith War. Like a Sith Wars series. That would be really fun.
That'd be really interesting.
No planet killers. Like do a whole like trilogy on it. And that's the thing. Like if you go back, there's really no. I mean, I guess there was like one planet killer, but they kind of like destroyed it. Or something on the Rakata, because like Rakata Prime is on the like official like Star Wars map or whatever. So the ricotta are there. There was also a Clone Wars episode, I think, where there was a ricotta that was cut.
There was. Although I'd really like to see stuff like Darth Bane, Darth Malgus,
Revan, all that. Yeah.
Revan, all of that stuff, because that's really interesting stuff. You get to see a lot of the Sith infighting.
Well, that's the cool thing, all the Sith infighting. Like, I remember, oh God, I remember, I think it was like 7th grade. I literally went on YouTube and the KOTOR stuff. I just watched like 8 hours
that's what I was.
I watched like 8 hours of KOTOR cutscenes because it's just it's so interesting.
The KOTOR trailers and cutscenes are really, really good. Like I
got the game and then I played through it in like a week. It was so KOTOR 1. There's such good games.
I could play
it's really cheap now.
They are. They always make the Star Wars games really cheap, which is fun because then I can buy all of them.
The thing is, they're cheap because they came out 20 years ago.
They did. There are some dated things with them.
I mean, like Battlefront 2 is $60. Did you play Fallen Order?
No, I have not.
I got Fallen Order. I haven't finished it yet, but it's been fun so far.
Yeah. I've seen the stories from it. It looks really fun. It looks well made.
Yeah. We should definitely play Empire at War one day.
That is true. I have it.
I do too. I can't play it on my Mac. I have to play it on a different computer. But it's a fun game. Jedi
Knight Academy, the first one, is the one I have. It's really fun as well.
What's that about? I've never heard of that one.
It's post big Death Star 2 go with Kablooey.
Okay.
It's about Luke starting up his Jedi Academy thing, and it's actually really fun.
So I'm guessing it's completely Legends then?
It's completely Legends then. Yeah. It was made like a while ago.
Yeah. What do you think they're going to do with Star Wars games, like, going on? Because going on from here, because I know they're doing a Fallen Order 2.
Yes.
That's, like, in 2022 or something.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like, the Lego Star Wars comes out this year, right? End of this year, Lego Star Wars is supposed to come out. I'm going to get it, too, because it's supposed to be co-op. So it's basically going to be an open-world Star Wars game. Like, that sounds amazing.
And you have talked about how much you wanted one of those a lot.
Okay, an actual open-world Star Wars game, though, like, give me the graphics of Fallen Order and just completely open world, do whatever the heck you want. Like, the concept of Sea of Thieves, where it's like, you make your own story, but you can, like, find storylines to just start whenever you want to.
And then there's nothing in the game for, like, most of the time.
Yeah, but it's like you make it better because Sea of Thieves kind of failed a little bit.
Kind of failed in
its space. I think that would be a really fun game.
I am excited for Fallen Order 2, though. Sounds like it's going to be a hoot. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, the Lego game. The Lego game will be fun because it's the whole saga, but made better and more because there's like 500 characters or something.
That is true.
Which is crazy.
Like, I remember, I have the most fond memories of playing the Clone Wars one. And that only went up to the Xylo beast. Just imagine, like, Mandalore and the all that cool stuff.
There was something, I don't know if it's true, but I was watching something and it said, like, you can fly around the galaxy to, like, go to do different quests and stuff because you can do stuff in any order. Like, let's say you fly to the galaxy during the Clone Wars, Alderaan's there. If you fly to the galaxy after A New Hope, Alderaan's not there. It's like it's just gone.
Yeah. I mean, you could technically do that in older games, too, though.
A New Hope was the first Death Star, right?
Yeah. New Hope first Death Star.
What happened in Empire Strikes Back? My God, I'm forgetting.
Empire Strikes Back was Cloud City.
And Hoth, right? Yeah.
All that stuff. All that really fun stuff. It was the Rebels fun snow day. Let's see. Lego Star Wars.
Love seeing Devin's fingers.
You get to see my fat sausage fingers just typing away on my computer, looking up things. It's coming out October 20th.
Oh, that's earlier than I thought.
It's not too long from now. It already, for some reason, has a 4.3 out of 5 on GameStop, despite the fact that it's
not out yet.
GameStop's just trying to get ahead on everything. Oh, there's a new Star Wars game. Let's give a good review so they come in our store and buy it. We're going out of business. This isn't good.
I mean, when's the last time you heard someone go into a GameStop? Honestly, it's like
when Doom Eternal came out, and it's only because they decided to stay open and not close down because they thought that they were an essential business, and they gave out the game a day early. So that's the last time I've seen people actually going to GameStop to buy Doom Eternal.
A day early.
A day early just
How
to
desperate.
get it. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be good years for Star Wars, unless the Rebel sequel sucks. Then it's not gonna be a good year.
Yeah.
For Star Wars.
Well, I mean, do you think the Rebel sequel will even come out this year? It's like they have the Mando. Are they gonna release a Rebel sequel right after Mando? Or do you think they'll wait and release it in February like they did with Clone Wars?
I feel like they won't release it exactly after Mando. Because I feel like it'd build up more hype, especially if what you said with Ahsoka and Sabine is true.
Yeah.
Then they're definitely going to wait a little bit. And then.
Well, it doesn't make much sense, like marketing strategy-wise. It's like, if you already have this thing ready to release, it's like, why would you release it? Why don't you wait till like February and then you don't have like 9 months until you have more Star Wars stuff? Because when does the next Star Wars movie even come out? 2022?
What is the next Star Wars movie?
I think it's 2022, and I don't think they've said what it's about yet.
Yeah, it says December 2022. It's a new trilogy, so hopefully
that's 2.5 years.
That is 2.5 years, but I don't mind it too much.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Like they're just gonna be pumping out a bunch of Star Wars series stuff, which I'm completely fine. Like the Mando was fun to watch, and
I think the funniest moment in the latest movie, the Skywalker, whatever, is that the saga has ended. That's the funniest thing in that entire thing.
Yeah.
Disney isn't going to make 15 more sequels to make even more money.
Well, they gotta just make a new story with no planet killers. Like you can do it. You can do it somehow.
You can do it, Disney. You've done it before. Well, Lucasfilm did.
Yeah, Lucasfilm did it. I don't know about.
What are we gonna do for this new Star Wars movie? Okay, Death Star. We put it on destroyers. We put it in a
we made spaceships. So what did we do in the second movie? We built a planet that killed planets. Now what do? We built spaceships.
How about we put it the Gungans?
The Gungans,
yeah. We just take one of those those catapult things they had in Phantom Menace,
you catapult it through space at astronomical speeds.
And then you just kill a planet.
And it blows up planets. The Gungans. The Gungans' Revenge. That's the next movie. The Gungans' Revenge.
We're going to see the long-awaited reveal of Jar Jar Binks being the actual Sith Lord.
Imagine if they made like an alternate like history series or something where literally it's Darth Jar Jar.
I feel like people have done that, and that'd be so fun.
They have, but like, imagine if Disney was like, "Guys, look, this next movie is Darth Jar Jar.
It's Darth Jar Jar. I would lose it. I would love to watch that just because it'd be fun.
I wonder how they would do rating wise. Like, would that do good, or would people be like?
I feel like
with like hardcore fans would be like, yeah,
I like this. This is what we've been looking forward to all along.
Disney did good.
Disney did good with this one, and then just normal fans would be like, oh,
why? Would be like, what is happening?
Darth Jar Jar of all people.
Oh my god.
Darth Jar Jar trilogy where he takes over Naboo. He kills Darth Vader in this one. He just straight up kills him.
He kills Annie. Be like, nah, B.
Misa,
Darth Jar Jar Binks.
That's the Star Wars meme. I think that's one of the better ones.
Imagine a Star Wars meme movie.
I'd like a comedic Star Wars movie. I don't mean like.
Well, so like, what I was looking through, like Marvel's doing like a horror movie or something like that, like a Marvel horror movie.
I think you're talking about New Mutants.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. But imagine if Star Wars did that.
That would be actually really interesting because some of the stuff in Star Wars is just
it's
scary.
Like the what's the zombie disease in Star Wars?
I don't know.
Oh my god. I can't think of what it's called.
It had to do something with noses.
Yeah, it's something Project Stardust. No, I don't know. But there's some like Star Wars like zombie disease. Like that would be a horror movie you could do. I mean, there's plenty of stuff you can. Plenty of stuff.
Regions.
Yeah,
I want those two
unknown regions would be the Death Troopers.
No, the from Mando, those two.
Oh,
Those were
yeah,
funny. I like them.
yeah. Make their own
Like their
series of
own. Yeah, I feel like
comedy.
Star Wars needs more comedy
It'd
because
be fun
like
because
it'd
it's
be
just
really
different,
fun.
and it would get different people to watch it. And
Yeah,
that's the thing with Star Wars. Like literally anything you put out, people are gonna
people
like
will watch
watch.
it because it's Star Wars.
But then if you have different types of stuff, more people will watch it.
Yeah.
So
I like those two Scout Troopers. Those were the best characters of the Mandalorian. Baby Yoda, get out of here. Two Scout Troopers. Made me think of like Red vs.
carried the
Blue
whole
or whatever
series.
it's called.
Probably had like a combined salary of like $2,000.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind if I got to like keep the Scout Trooper outfit.
Well, I think they said that like the big bulk group of stormtroopers that were in the Mando was like a 501st like cosplay club or something. I'm not
just
joking.
imagining a bunch.
Like it wasn't Disney like giving the outfits. It was literally like a 501st cosplay thing, and they were the people playing the characters because they had the stormtrooper outfits.
When Disney was like, "Oh my God, we're out of money. We don't even have the stormtrooper suits." We look at like run over to a Comic-Con convention on like the next street. They grab a bunch of stormtrooper cosplayers and just throw them onto the set and go.
They're like, "You want to
okay,
do a
stop
Star
filming.
Wars movie? We're not going to pay you, but we need your stormtrooper.
We're not going to
suits.
pay
It's raining
you,
now."
but like, it is indeed raining, and my window is slightly open.
I'm sitting outside. Oh, that was thunder.
You look very amazed by the rain.
Look, you can see the rain in my window.
I can indeed see the rain in your window.
Is that a pillow? Oh, that's a blanket. That's kind of cool. I just noticed there's a
sitting
blanket
right next to it, and you don't know.
I didn't notice it. I saw on the edge of my screen. I'm like, what is that?
That's what you've been focusing on this entire time.
Oh,
Scout Trooper, Mandalorian. Best character. I like him so much.
Oh,
it was just chill, you know?
It would be funny to see that.
It was pretty funny. I'd like to see them get their own series of just dicking around in space.
Doing whatever the heck they want. I need to start a timer next time so I know when the Zoom call is going to end. Because it has like a 40-minute max, and I don't know when it's going to end now. So we'll do a little outro here, and then we can talk until it goes off. But thank you for watching the first episode of the About Blank podcast.
There's supposed to be two other people, but both of them are sleeping.
Yeah, supposed to be two other guys, but they bailed on us and decided not to wake up this morning. It is 11:30, 11:45, and they're still sleeping. Well, thank you for watching the first episode of the About Blank podcast. We will try to never ask you to like and subscribe before you've even watched the video because that just doesn't make any sense. But now that you have, if you like what you saw, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. Have a wonderful day. How'd you like that, Devin?
Like 15 words a minute. It was pretty good.
That was off the top of my head, too. I'm not reading anything. I
don't have a script.
Right off the top of my head. I don't even know if I said it right either. I rehearsed it for like 5 minutes yesterday when I was playing basketball.
Just in basketball outside, yelling at yourself. Like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you want. Every time you miss a big story, you go, have a wonderful day as I slam dunk on this Fisher Price
wonderful
basketball.
Day. Like and subscribe.